What if the heroes you love, the villains you fear, and the leaders you admire all followed a hidden blueprint? This is the Archetype Codex, and in this series, we uncover the universal patterns that shape our lives. After millennia of human existence, certain patterns of being, feeling, and acting began to emerge. These aren't just characters in a story. They are the fundamental blueprints of the human psyche, what Carl Jung termed archetypes. Archetypes are universal, primordial images and ideas that reside in our collective unconscious. They are the heroes, villains, mentors, and lovers that echo through every culture, every myth, and every personal journey. These patterns are not random. They follow a path. The hero's journey, a concept popularized by Joseph Campbell, is a classic example of an archetypal narrative that we see in stories from every corner of the world. From the silver screen to the pages of our favorite books, these archetypes are everywhere. They are the wise old wizards, the rebellious outlaws, and the loyal sidekicks that we know and love. The roots of archetypes stretch back into the dawn of humanity, echoing in the great myths of ancient Greece, Egypt, and the Norse world. These weren't just random tales. They followed a pattern. The hero's journey, a concept that transcends cultures, is a classic example of an archetypal narrative. From the epic poems of old to the blockbuster movies of today, these archetypal patterns are the very DNA of our stories, giving them a timeless, universal appeal. First, we meet the warrior. This is the archetype of courage, discipline, and action. The warrior is the part of us that sets goals, overcomes obstacles, and fights for what is right. He is the protector, the boundary setter, the one who brings a clear sense of order and purpose to the world. But the warrior's greatest weapon isn't his spear or his shield. It is his mind. A focused, disciplined mind that cuts through chaos and distraction to see the path to victory. A true warrior does not fight for the love of battle. He fights for a higher purpose, to protect his people, to defend his values, and to create a safe space where life can flourish. We see the warrior in the unwavering discipline of King Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, a small force holding back an empire, fighting for their very way of life. Next, we encounter the magician. This is the archetype of secret knowledge and transformation. The magician is the part of us that seeks to understand the hidden laws of the universe, and in doing so, change reality itself. The magician is a master of patterns and principles. He is the alchemist, the scientist, the visionary who can perceive the invisible forces that shape our world and transform them. The magician's power is not just for grand illusions. It is a power to restore, to mend what is broken, and to bring new life to the world through insight and understanding. We see the magician in the mystical mastery of characters like Dr. Strange, who bend reality not with brute force, but with a deep understanding of its hidden laws. Next, we have the king. This is the archetype of noble leadership and order. The king is the part of us that seeks to create a stable world, bringing a sense of purpose and structure to our lives and the lives of those we lead. The king's power is one of stable leadership and a source of blessing. He brings order out of chaos, creates a sense of belonging, and empowers those around him to be their best. We see this noble leadership in characters like King T'Challa, who governs his kingdom not with an iron fist, but with wisdom and compassion, using his power to protect his people and uplift the world. And finally, the lover. This is the archetype of passion, connection, and empathy. The lover is the part of us that seeks union with the world, finding meaning in love, beauty, and intimacy. The lover is a master of empathy. He sees the beauty in the world and has the capacity to feel deeply, for himself, for others, and for all of creation. We see this power of connection in characters like King Arthur, who, at the Round Table, did not command his knights with a sword, but united them through a shared passion for a noble ideal. The warrior, the magician, the king, and the lover. These are not just roles we play. They are the fundamental parts of who we are. By understanding them, we can learn to embrace our own strengths and become more complete human beings. But for every light, there is a shadow. In our next video, we will venture into the darkness to confront the corruptions of these great archetypes and learn to master them. True growth, as they say, doesn't happen in a single leap. It happens in the small, almost unnoticeable 1% improvements we make every single day. By watching this video, you just made one of those small improvements. If you want to continue making those small, consistent gains in your life, if you want to build a better future for yourself, 1% at a time, then consider this your invitation. Join me on this journey by hitting the subscribe button.